We're here because free speech is under attack. We're here because people are being convinced that socialism works. We're here because people are being judged guilty until proven innocent. We are fighting back with facts. This is not a safe zone, so buckle up, Buttercup. This is the raw, naked truth.
Israel fights a war on three fronts, more workers strike, a new contender for Dianne Feinstein's Senate seat, and more. Welcome to the Raw Naked Truth. I'm your host, Eric Lopkin, and here's the news you need to know. Israeli forces have launched rockets into southern Lebanon, striking Hezbollah forces after the terror group fired anti-tank missiles across the border, initially hitting Israeli soldiers. Israel Defense Forces spokesperson Lieutenant Colonel Jonathan Conricus said Wednesday that the Israeli army shelled the Lebanese border town of Daara and the surrounding area where the missiles attack came from. He also said Israel was actively fighting a secondary front along Israel's northern border with Hezbollah in Lebanon, in addition to the counteroffensive the IDF is launching in the Gaza Strip. President Erdogan of Turkey criticized the United States for moving warships towards Israel, claiming they would be used for serious massacres in the Gaza Strip. What will the aircraft carrier of the U.S. do near Israel? Why do they come? What will boats around and aircraft on it do? They will hit Gaza and around, Erdogan claimed during a press conference. The Pentagon announced Sunday that the U.S. was sending an aircraft carrier strike group in the Mediterranean closer to Israel to warn Iran and other Israeli antagonists to stay out of the conflict. Erdogan has not spoken out against the massacre of civilians, including the elderly and babies, committed by Hamas. The U.S. and Turkey are both members of NATO. House Majority Leader Steve Scalise and Judiciary Chair Jim Jordan made their final pitches to fellow Republicans late Tuesday in their bids to become the next House Speaker, replacing Kevin McCarthy. Several far-right and moderate Republicans said after a 2-hour candidate forum they still hadn't decided which candidate to back in a vote scheduled to start Wednesday, suggesting deliberations could be long and contentious. I can't say that I'll automatically join whoever pulls out the most of them at first vote, but I might, Representative Dan Bishop, one of the 8 Republicans who voted to remove McCarthy last week, told the Washington Post. Many moderates are still livid over McCarthy's removal. Former Los Angeles Dodgers All-Star Steve Garvey announced Tuesday that he is running for the late Dianne Feinstein's Senate seat, hoping to become the first Republican elected to represent California in the U.S. Senate since 1988. Garvey is a political newcomer, but he's betting his baseball fame and clean reputation will give him an edge. He played 14 seasons for the Dodgers, helping the team take a 1981 World Series championship and winning the 1974 National League Most Valuable Player Award. He then joined the San Diego Padres for 5 seasons. I never played for Democrats or Republicans or independents, Garvey told the Los Angeles Times. I played for all the fans, and I'm running for all the people. Union workers at Mack Trucks walked off the job after rejecting a 5-year contract the United Auto Workers negotiated with the company. The strike, which involved 4,000 unionized workers, comes as the UAW continues an unprecedented simultaneous strike against all 3 big Detroit automakers, Ford, General Motors, and Chrysler Stellantis. Union President Shawn Fain told Mack parent company Volvo Trucks that 73% of the workers voted against the deal. The proposal included a 19% pay raise over the contract's 5 years, including 10% upon ratification and a $3,500 ratification bonus. Also, workers' weekly health care contributions would have remained unchanged. I'm inspired to see UAW members at Mack Trucks holding out for a better deal, Fain said. Several hundred Walgreens pharmacies and pharmacy technicians staged a walkout. Like CVS pharmacists who held a similar strike in late September, the Walgreens employees are demanding better working conditions and staffing, along with more resources to ensure they can do their job safely. In addition to filling prescriptions, Walgreens pharmacy employees perform rapid flu and COVID-19 testing, administer vaccines, and work with insurance companies on approvals and copays. The walkout was scheduled to last through Wednesday. The company downplayed the impact. Walgreens spokesperson Marty Maloney said, "A small number of our pharmacies are experiencing disruptions, and we apologize for any inconvenience." That's the Raw Naked Truth. You can catch every episode of the Raw Naked Truth at xvadio.com/podcasts, the Apple Podcasts app, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Audible, Amazon Music, and other platforms that respect freedom of speech. We'll see you next time.